But now to the political action in Tamil Nadu. Hoping to change his party's meagre electoral appeal in the Dravidian state, the BJP state president K. Annamalai has begun a Yatra across the state's 234 assembly constituencies. Union Home Minister Amit Shah flagged off that Yatra at Rameswaram, as you see those pictures on your screen. The journey would be largely by foot and by bus in some places, according to the BJP. This is perhaps the first time that a BJP leader has embarked on a program of this nature focused on the Dravidian state, which has been dominated by the DMK versus AIA-DMK battle. Sam Daniel, NDTV Sam Daniel joins us live, as well as R.K. Radhakrishnan, Senior Associate Editor of the Frontline magazine. Sam Daniel, first to you. We've not seen an event of this nature by the Bharatiya Janata Party. What's the reactions that you're getting from the opposition parties, which is the AIA-DMK in the state, which is also an ally of the BJP, as well as from the ruling DMK on this?
Well, both these opposition parties from BJP's point of view are keenly watching. They outwardly say they're not really perturbed by what's happening. But from the AIA-DMK's point of view, an ally of the BJP, they look at it in a different way, because today EPS, the party's chief, is not present as Annamalai launches the campaign, because they say if he goes there could be a large number of AIA-DMK cadre joining that, and that could be seen as a huge support for Annamalai, which ultimately could lead to a situation where Annamalai claiming for more seats in the Lok Sabha elections, citing the same crowd. So they're very cautious now, but they say at some point EPS will join the rally. But the DMK says their alliance is quite strong. Come what may, this will not really dent into their vote bank. They are showing the results they had in the 2019 elections. 39 of the 40 seats from Tamil Nadu and Puducherry they had won. So in that sense, they are not perturbed, but I'm sure they will be keenly watching to see what kind of a response Annamalai is able to evoke or generate as he travels across the state in all the 234 constituencies. But Annamalai would also be facing challenges like rumbling within the party, because he's projecting himself to be a brand Annamalai, known for his vociferous nature, courage and loud talk. That's what many of his supporters think, and that's something we'll have to see how the challenges he faces within the party would be fought. But largely this is being seen as an acid test for his leadership, because ever since the AIA-DMK had alliance with the BJP, they could not win the Lok Sabha elections, the assembly elections, and then the local body polls. And Annamalai, at some point when EPS and OPS were involved in the tussle, he tried to project the BJP to be the key opposition in the state, something that the AIA-DMK did not like it. In fact, AIA-DMK looks at the BJP as a liability. The larger picture, of course, is whether this kind of an exercise, a 6-month-long padayatra across Tamil Nadu, would increase the negligible footprint of the BJP in the Dravidian heartland. That's something people would be watching at, but this is being seen as an acid test, and Annamalai is certainly doing his best to make sure he improves the numbers, particularly in the Lok Sabha election, as he calls it, to bring Modi as Prime Minister for the third term.
Right. Important points that you make there in terms of the internal contradictions in the BJP, as well as the alliance there. R.K. Radhakrishnan, we've often seen in Tamil Nadu politics that the national party, whether it was the Congress, the BJP or the left, has always played second fiddle in the shadow of the AIA-DMK or the DMK. Here we are seeing something different. While the AIA-DMK is the majority party in the assembly as far as the opposition is concerned, and the BJP has a very meager presence, outside in terms of optics, it seems to be Annamalai who's taking the battle to the DMK when it comes to the two crucial issues of nepotism and corruption. How do you see this playing out? R.K. Radhakrishnan, you're on mute right now. You'd have to unmute yourself, R.K. I think there's some audio problem with R.K. Radhakrishnan. I'll have to go back to Sam Daniel. We'll try and fix that audio problem with R.K. Radhakrishnan. Sam, as I was pointing out, it's interesting because we've not seen such an act before. In terms of public optics, the AIDMK has not been the one taking the DMK on the issue of corruption and nepotism, which seems to be the focus for Annamalai in this. I mean, distinctly keeping away from the ideological confrontation with the Dravidian parties, but focusing purely on the DMK on the issue of corruption and nepotism.
That's right. The BJP, particularly Annamalai, is trying to stay clear of the hardcore Hindutva agenda the BJP is known for across India. And in Tamil Nadu, since that will not be ideologically selling in among the electorate here, he's treading it very cautiously. He's trying to rake up the issue of corruption. Already he has released 2 sets of what he calls DMK files. One accusing the ruling DMK of accumulating assets
Sam,
worth
I'm sorry to interrupt you,
1.34
Sam. I
lakh crore.
believe we can go across to RK Radhakrishnan as well right now. RK, I was just posing to Sam the question of Annamalai in the larger optics being the one who's taking the DMK on the issue of corruption and nepotism, while AIDMK is the principal opposition party. That's not the party that's taking the challenge to the DMK. Would that be correct?
Absolutely, Veera, you are right. It is extremely brave on the part of Annamalai to embark on a walk which is 6 months long. You can imagine the logistics involved and how much the BJP will have to put in to at least show strength in the places that the BJP is or Annamalai is going through. It is a huge challenge. At the same time, they have taken this risk, knowing fully well that there will be videos all over the place, and the DMK and the ADMK also will be waiting to show that the BJP is not a strength in the state. Now, as Sam Daniel correctly pointed out, the ADMK leader did not come to the function there, Rameswaram, thinking that his cadre also will turn up, and then it might look as if the BJP has a huge crowd which literally swarms the entire of Rameswaram. So it is a very strategic move on the part of the Edapadi, Palnichami and his folks and all of that in the ADMK to keep away from this function. But as Sam pointed out, at some point they might join, and that will be at a time when the Yatra itself is losing steam. I think it is too ambitious to plan a visit of this nature, a 6-month journey of this nature, and that is where the entire problem lies. If the BJP does not pull this off, it becomes a huge problem. Now, just to counter this, you have, of course, the UPA, ex-UPA is right now going to Manipur, and MK Stalin decides to send Kanimuri ahead of TR Balu, who is the parliamentary party leader, and Tiruchi Shiva. These are the 2 preferred people that he has been sending to all the meetings in Delhi. And suddenly he realizes that there is a problem of perception, and now he decides to send Kanimuri to Manipur along with the India delegation.
Right. So you're making an important point there. Other repercussions and reaction from the DMK. Very quickly, RK, we're running completely out of time. Do you expect this rally to make an electoral impact for the BJP, or are they still going to remain the party on the sidelines?
No, it really depends, Veera. If they're able to pull it off, of course, BJP is going to establish itself as a third party in Tamil Nadu. It will be great for the BJP if they're able to pull it off. But if they are not able to get crowds 10 days down the line, it is going to be the biggest joke, and it is going to be the biggest setback for the BJP.
Right. Important point that you make there. Thanks so much, RK Radhakrishnan, as well as Sam Daniel, for that input.